Alright, welcome back to the channel. I'm Acorn and I'm here in the Big South Fork Recreation Area on the Tennessee-Kentucky border. And I actually need to figure out where I'm supposed to go because I parked right back there and then I think I'm gonna come out from this way. But I need to figure out how to get on the Jack's Ridge loop, so I'm gonna take a closer look at my maps and then let you know where to go in case you want to do the same loop. So thanks for watching, and I'm excited for a good trip. All right, I figured it out. You just gotta come down this road here, which the parking area is just back there. It's the little dirt road, and I'm gonna walk, I don't know, not very far, like 0.2 or something, and then take the Katy Trail, which is just like a little loop trail. And then it'll intersect with the Jack's Ridge Loop, and then we'll be on the actual real part of our trip. So apparently we're actually on the Sheltowee Trace Trail, which is like a shorter long distance trail that goes through, I thought it was mostly Kentucky, but I guess a little bit of Tennessee. I want to say it's a couple hundred miles, maybe 200 or 300. I think it's about the same length as the Benton McKay Trail. I didn't realize I was already on it. I knew I was going to be at some point, but All Trails doesn't label this part of it as the Sheltowee Trace Trail, so I didn't know. And this trail is a multi-use because squirrels grumpy. There's definitely horses allowed on this trail. I know some of the trails I'll be on will be just hiking only, and then a lot of them will be multi-use as well. But yeah, pretty cool. Sheltowee Trace Trail. It's so big. It's just if anybody knows what kind of tree this came from, let me know. I think I'm gonna run out of light pretty quick. I see the sun going down over there, but that's all right. It should be a pretty bright night because it's a full moon and it's supposed to be clear skies. I haven't seen any other hikers, and there's been a few creek crossings. My feet got wet a few times, and I don't think this trail is very well traveled because I almost lost the trail a couple times. Just know, if you come on this trail, the Laurel Laurel Creek. A lot of it's pretty overgrown. You gotta get over these trees somehow. I almost got stuck going under this one. Oh, you can't see that. This one. So, I think I'm almost out of it, but this little section's definitely the worst, and a lot of it has been like this. So, just be aware if you come out on this section of the recreation area. The campsite selection on the John Muir Trail is A+. Like, do you want to camp underneath a giant rock? You can camp underneath a giant rock. Do you want to camp on top of a cliff and watch the stars? You can camp on top of the cliff with multiple options for camping spots. So, if I didn't have more miles to make today, I probably would have camped up top actually. But underneath this cave, kind of cool. I guess it's not really a cave, it's just a big rock, but it is a very big rock. You know, I didn't do a ton of research on this route before I came out here, but I'm not gonna lie, when I saw Angel Falls, I thought it was gonna be a waterfall. But apparently, I guess it's because you fall off and become an angel, which is just quite dark, but we're all careful and responsible here, so that's not gonna happen. But yeah, it's really beautiful. Just the river, the geology of this area. Wow, that's really sunny. So it'd be a nice place to watch the sunset, but I'm gonna go hike back about a mile to where I saw a campsite, and I don't really want to hike in the dark, but yeah, the geology in this area is just really cool. So. All right, I made it back to the car, and overall I would say that was a pretty pleasant hike. I really liked the caves and the big rocks and the creek, but really I've just scratched the surface of the Big South Fork area because there's a lot of other things you can see here. There's the Twin Arches, there's the Honey Creek area. It really is just like a multi-trip area to explore. Would I do this loop again? I'm gonna say no. It was nice, I enjoyed it. The Laurel Fork Creek area was really overgrown. I would not recommend going on that one. John Muir and Sheltowee Trace were both nice, and the overlooks were fine. Mostly I just like the caves, but would I come back to Big South Fork? 100%. I definitely want to explore some other areas here. So if you're still watching, thanks for sticking around to the end, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!